So let's see where we end up now. What are we going to be doing?
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. Accounting error.
Henry Leland.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton?
Sold them to the wrong
Because
party.
of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
What did happen in Saudi Arabia? I guess we're about to find out. Alpha Protocol Safe House, Saudi Arabia.
I'm getting lots of interference.
Professional here.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
Nope.
No, sir, I don't think so.
Can't remember any.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
We'll be casual
Sounds
here.
simple enough.
Depending on the firepower he's brought to sell. I doubt it. Don't get careless.
I'm
We
pretty
also
good at
tracked down
sneaking.
the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Intel.
Is there any way to be sure the missiles are there?
Not at this time. The area is dug into the side of a canyon, and getting reliable satellite imagery when sandstorms aren't blowing has been almost impossible. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Like the
Anything
weapons.
beyond the weapons locker?
Thought that might hold your attention.
It did. Anything else?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area.
Oh, nice.
That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
Understood.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Fingerprints and
Exactly.
tracking.
The weapons locker you already found, help yourself to what's inside. Just be sure to choose the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Nice.
Alright, so is that it?
Guess so.
Westridge. Great.
Signal
Home
dropped.
sweet home.
Yep. This is it. New objective. Access the safe house computer. Objective reached. Man, look at that hellish landscape out there. Got light switches. Open the weapons locker. What do we have in here? Wow, holy shit. That's fancy. Let's see. Barrels, models. Do I not have anything in here yet? Armor, gadgets. Gadgets. There's an Uzi. I guess we could take that. So right now I've got just those 2 things. I don't have any other armor to choose from, but we will, hopefully. And there's the gadgets. So we'll have to get stocked up on stuff. Figure out how to use that anyways. Here's our super crime computer. That is amazing. I hope this thing's rigged to blow up if my cover's blown. We're not going to access that just yet. Another wonderful view. I've got a rock yard. I guess it's better than sand. There's water running somewhere. Spacebar, we can customize ourselves there. But of course we don't have any other clothes. Ooh, man. Beautiful fountain. And a glass dome ceiling. Yep, Thornton, I'd say you'll be pretty popular with the ladies. Bring them to this place. Even though, I don't know what the dating scene is like in Saudi Arabia. Exit the safe house to the front door. No, here's our nice bedroom. blinded up windows. It's not a bad pad overall. So, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it, make sure everything is still recording properly, and whenever I come back, we'll probably begin doing some research. Might be a while before we get to a mission. There's going to be a lot of reading, I imagine. Okay, well, good morning, Agent. If you are willing to choose what to do next, we will get underway here. Let's see. I did kind of screw around with the weapons locker for a bit. Found out we can switch our starting weapons. I am going to take the pistol. I'm going to try to always keep this pistol on me, but we just press select, and then we can choose what to replace it with. I'm going to replace this, this Hamilton SMX. I'm going to replace it with the AR-21 here. You can see there's the stats we get. We'll have extra damage, extra accuracy, but I think higher recoil and less stability. We'll equip it, and there it is. We don't have any mods for it, anything like that yet, but how about we go check out our missions here and see if we can get some stuff for it. I'm eager to hunt down some terrorist scum or whatever it is we're doing. Completed access safe house computer. Let's see, email or clearinghouse. Let's check our email. It's a good place to start. Ooh, I have a feeling we could be here for quite some time. From Mina Tang to Mike Thornton, Slush Fund. Mike, I'm guessing Westridge already gave you the lecture about not using agency funds on high-profile assassination missions. Aside from what's in your safe house, you'll have to make use of whatever you can borrow, swipe, or steal. If you need supplies, try the clearinghouse. It's a black market internet exchange. There's a seller there named Mongoose who should be able to provide you with the basics while you're in Saudi Arabia. And speaking of stealing, a contact of mine in the US government just dug up an Al-Samed slush fund buried in a Jordanian bank account. I've enclosed the login credential and password in an attachment. Just download the data and a self-extracting executable will be transferring the funds your way. And do it soon, before the government amateurs finish filing the paperwork to seize the account for themselves. Keep an eye out for any other funds you can abscond during your mission. We're not worried about journalists and investigators following money trails into circles around the globe, as long as their search never takes them to Alpha Protocol. What's download do? Downloading funds. Gained money, $10,000. Nice. So she just gave me the money? I thought we were gonna have to go hack for it or something. I've enclosed the login credential and password in an attachment. Maybe that was just a mission we got or something. Here we go. Mina Tang, your cover email. Hello, Mike. Welcome aboard. I've already set you up with an email address you can give to people you meet in the field. Not only is it against regulations to hand out your agency contact info, it's a pretty surefire way of getting us reassigned to Greenland, Weehawken, or some other ass end of the world. Whoops, I'm gonna have to get used to the middle mouse while not scrolling through chat there. mthornton@halbeck.com. Don't worry, the email won't set on some corporate server. I've made sure all mail in and out gets redirected to an encrypted server that you can access from any computer that's running the agency's decryption key. Your login password is Able Danger, minus the quotes, of course. Change it when you first log in, and let me know if you have any questions. So we'll have to go do that here in a minute. If I can. Intel here, sent, archive, we'll check all that. We're going to archive this one, because it's got my password in it. Just in case I screw something up there. From Sean Darcy. Mission Sandworm. Hey, Mikey. Westridge put me in charge of logistics for the run on the detention camp. Should be fun. Some things you need to know. This mission comes thanks to a local contact of mine. Yeah, I've got a ton of contacts in the area. What can I say? My grasp of the Arabic language is rivaled only by my charm and modesty. But seriously, this guy's a cool cat. He's a double agent and has everyone in Al-Samed convinced he's one of them. So he gets us pretty solid leads, though he doesn't work cheap. I've studied up on the base. It was built into a sandstone cliffside in 1960 when Gamal Abdel Nasser, second president of Egypt at the time, was trying to start an anti-Saudi uprising in Yemen. That's right, I'm kind of a history buff. Anyway, it's nestled in the ridge in such a way that it's hard for sentries in the base to get a clear view across from the terrain. We'll drop you outside the base, and you should be able to get in close with no problems. Local weather patterns suggest a sandstorm will hit soon. It's about as likely as sun in Los Angeles or rain in London. We're gonna time your mission with a sandstorm, take advantage of the reduced enemy visibility and hearing the storm provides. I'll be your handler for the mission, but not your nanny. I know I'd tackle this mission with stealth, and a shit ton of explosives when that fails, but I don't care how you get things done. I just care that you get things done. I'll make sure all my friendly contacts are off-site, so don't worry about killing friendlies. Aside from that, well, should be a simple in-and-out mission. Just follow my lead and we'll kick ass, take names, save the world, and be home in time for a trip to the titty bar. Good hunting, Sean D. Let's see, Sean Darcy. Since the agency spends all its money on secrecy and not enough on guns. Hey, Michael. If you need supplies, I have a local contact that should suffice. His name's Murad, and he's a shameless mercenary of an arms dealer, unafraid to peddle any weapon to whoever offers cash. And I mean that in the nicest way. A lot of locals would just as soon blow up anyone from a NATO country, but Murad shows that capitalism beats racism and xenophobia any day of the week. Have you visited the clearinghouse yet? Well, I've made sure you're patched into Murad's selective shortlist. When you log in, you'll see what he has for sale. Okay. Let's see. Check this email once more. I don't think I need to archive it or anything. Let's see. In the archive, we have that one. I haven't sent any yet, and we have nothing in the intel.